Hello and welcome to Football 360 on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com. The 2016 Dialog Champions League started a couple of weeks back, ending week 2 quite recently, with a few surprising wins and a couple of surprising clubs at top of Group A and Group B in the points table. We thought of reviewing week 1 and week 2 of Group A and Group B. Firstly, we'll start off with Saunders versus Renown. That was the first opening match at Racecourse International Stadium, which Renown won 2-1 as they did in the FA Cup semi-final, where they won on penalties. And once again it was the star man Saunders Samira for Saunders who did all the talking in the first half, even though he was once again on the losing side, because his crucial tackle in midfield led to that first goal from Suntaraj Naresh in the 40th minute. And Suntaraj Naresh got a yellow card for celebrating excessively after removing his shirt, and he would go on to rue that mistake, because early in the second half he got another yellow card and was sent off, reducing Saunders to 10 men, and then gave a slight advantage for Renown, which they couldn't capitalize on it, because Saunders played a very high up pressing game and disrupted the Renown passing game. But unfortunately, as the game went on, Renown somehow managed to score that goal, equalizing goal through Job Michael, and later on in that match Mohammad Fazal, getting assist from Dimuthu Priyadarshana, scored the winning goal as they won 2-1 with some exceptional performances including Mohammad Fazal and Dimuthu Priyadarshana at right back. As we go into the next match, it was a ThePapare Youth versus Javelin, which ended in a draw, a 1-1 draw. Javelin taking the lead with a Muhammad Alim free kick, but in the second half it was all ThePapare Youth who dominated the match, and I would say Javelin were lucky enough to get away with a point against ThePapare Youth in this tough group, because ThePapare Youth Javelin would be scrapping out in the relegation battle. And we look at Super Sun versus Navy, a rather surprising outcome where Super Sun were poor and Navy just breezed past them in a 3-0 win at the Vernon Fernando Stadium. Alien conditions for Navy SC, because the ground is not in good condition, but still they managed to score with Mohammad Mubashir, their goalkeeper for Super Sun, making a couple of mistakes which led to the goals. But other than that, on the attacking end, Super Sun did not have anything. With the new look side still haven't gelled together, so a lot to work on for coach Mohammad Imran. So we'll look into the next match, that's Police versus New Youngs. The dark horses New Youngs winning it comfortably 3-1. Late goal from Police SC just ruining things for New Youngs, with Hasita Priyankara and Ankama George scoring for New Youngs. New Youngs Hasita Priyankara scoring a double. As we look at the next match, the big match between Blue Star SC, the hosts at the Vernon Fernando Stadium, against the defending champions, the Dialog Champions, Colombo FC. And it was a rather surprising win for Blue Star. A late penalty coming in after Mohammad Raumi handballed and gave that penalty for Blue Star SC and sent the Blue Star fans into a frenzy. The coachless Blue Star SC dominating with their experience at the back, because Colombo FC had a hard time coming into this match, because defensively as well as offensively, in a not so good pitch at the Vernon Fernando Stadium, I must say, they struggled to beat this defense. And the one or two times they did, Manjula Fernando, their goalkeeper for Blue Star SC, the former Sri Lanka goalkeeper as well, did magnificently to deny Moma Siapo and Afis Olemi in that match. And they held on until the end, with the free kick coming, throw-in rather, coming, and finally a flicked header handled by Raumi Mohideen, giving away that penalty, which was hammered away by Mohammad Hamid to score that all-important winning goal. As we look at the next match, Crystal Palace versus Mathura City, a comfortable 4-1 win with Erastus and Khalid Azmil shining for Crystal Palace, the lads from Gampola. Erastus scoring a double. And the Nigambu Youth versus Solid, it was a 2-0 win for the visitors, Solid SC, as the newly appointed skipper for the 2014 champions, Edison Figurado, scoring a goal and running the show from midfield, and a comfortable 2-0 win for them. So the last match of that week was against Civil Security Force and Upcountry SC. Upcountry moving down to the coastal areas at the City Football Complex, winning that match comfortably once again, 2-0 win with Charles Olu, their foreign export, scoring 2 goals as it ended the week 1 matches where Upcountry Lions led the points table and were looking good. A few surprising wins at week 1. We look into the week 2 matches of the 2016 Dialog Champions League, starting off with the Colombo FC versus Negombo Youth at the City Football Complex. Colombo FC coming into this match after a disappointing loss to Blue Star in week 1, and they hammered Negombo Youth 4-0, comfortable win for them. But in the first half, Negombo Youth started off well, but towards the end it was Danito, the Japanese international, scoring for Colombo FC his first goal as they led 1-0 at half time, and they made a tactical change. Colombo FC just moving in their wingers into a more central position and put in Zarwan Johar a bit deep from where he ran the show in that second half. The former Manchester United trainee Zarwan Johar, exceptional and having a hand in all 3 goals, with Moma Siapo scoring a penalty, then Nagur Mira and Afiz Olemi scoring their first goals for their new club, Colombo FC. And we look into the Air Force versus Saunders SC match played at the Ekala Air Force Base. Alien conditions, weather conditions for Saunders SC because the heavy wind that was blowing across the ground, which is quite common there, used to by the Air Force players but not to the Saunders players. They struggled throughout the 90 minutes as Air Force won this match 2-0, even after Air Force getting into a 2-0 lead. Actually, they went down to 10 men, a red card for Dimutu Lakmal Gunasinghe, but still after that Saunders really did not get into their groove. Rather surprising because they weren't competitive enough, Saunders, and they would need to perform at their best in their next 6 matches if they are to make it into the Super 8 round. The other match was Renown versus Super Sun, and Super Sun, like Colombo FC, needed to perform well after their disappointing week 1, and they did so against Renown, their favourites, because they had a good first half but unfortunately were down 2-0 at half time, with Afam Akram, the new Renown man, scoring his first goal for Renown, and the skipper Mohammad Rifnas scoring. But somehow Super Sun managed to make it 2-1 late in the match through Shafra Skies, the former Renown man. But soon after that goal, they let in the third goal, which was scored by Job Michael, ruining things of getting a point against the favourites Renown SC. Then Blue Star against Army SC at the Kalania Football Complex. Blue Star coming into this match on a high, defeating the defending champions, but they were brought down to earth in a crashing note by Army SC, the FA Cup, recently crowned FA Cup champions. Army SC winning that match 6-0 with the star man Mohammad Izzadin scoring 4 goals. A lot to ponder for this Blue Star side who are without a coach and playing only on experience, so they need to perform at their best if they are to make it into the Super 8s. And Upcountry versus Crystal Palace at the Navalapitiya Jayatilaka Stadium, the Battle of the Hill Country, and they've shared 1 each in their last 2 encounters, and this time Upcountry got into an early 2-0 lead, but before half time, magnificent free kick from Isaac Abba, their skipper, making it 2-1, and a late penalty from Christopher Erastus, sharing spoils in this Battle of the Hill Country. 2-0 it ended, and Solid versus Civil Security Force at the Anuradhapura prison grounds, and Solid comfortable winners with Anton Ranjan scoring hat-trick for the Anuradhapura lads, and he ran the show from midfield. And Civil Security, unfortunately for them, they are a candidate to get the drop and get the relegation in this 2016 Dialog Champions League. Then the other live streaming match from ThePapare.com was Javelin versus Police at the City Football Complex. Police winning through the third goal from Kelvin Kanu in that second half, and it was an entertaining first half nonetheless, with Police SC getting into the lead against the run of play, and Javelin equalizing through Naveen Jude, and then soon after they get that second goals, Police with Sampath Patirana, their skipper, scoring, and Naveen Jude scoring an absolute blinder just before half time to make it 2-all. But unfortunately, a lot of things to ponder for Javelin, because going into the next few matches, they still haven't won a match in their 2 matches, just 1 point from a Tiharia Youth match in week 1. So a lot of points to think about for Javelin, because defensively they are not quite strong, with Chamar De Silva and Fahim Nizamdeen still not clicking well, and up front, though Naveen Jude is scoring, he still isn't getting that support from the midfield. And the next and the last match of week 2 was once again a big match at the Vennapur Albert F. Peary Stadium, where New Youngs SC hosted Navy, and once again, as they did in the last couple of weeks, New Youngs won this match 3-1 against Navy, because the last time they played at the Navy Valsara base, New Youngs defeated Navy 5-0 in a thumping win. And once again, New Youngs showing their class against a much improved Navy side, who are looking to win this Dialog Champions League 2016, with Hasita Priyankara once again getting on the score sheets. So that's it, as we reviewed week 1 and week 2 of this 2016 Dialog Champions League. We'll look at the points table now, with Solid SC leading Group A once again with 2 wins, 6 points, and Crystal Palace and Upcountry with 4 points. Army SC still played only 1 match because they had a bye in the first week, 3 points. Colombo FC and Blue Star also on 3, with Mathura City, Nigamba Youth and Civil Security in the drop zone without any points. And Group B is led by New Youngs with 6 points, with a goal difference of 4. Renown SC, one of the favourites, also on 4, just in second place due to the goal difference. And Air Force SC, Navy SC also on 3 points, with Saunders and Super Sun in the drop zone of this 2016 Dialog Champions League. So that's it, as we reviewed week 1 and week 2, and also the points table of this 2016 Dialog Champions League, the week 1. And just stay tuned to ThePapare.com for week 3 live coverage, with Saunders SC taking on Super Sun and Nigamba Youth taking on Blue Star SC. All the live coverage coming from the Kalaniya Football Complex. And also log into ThePapare.com for all the latest results and match reports. This is me, Navod Vijayakrama, signing off for ThePapare.com, sharing the passion.